So I got this investor called me and he sent an offer, like, and 5 minutes later, I just rejected it immediately, right? So he sends it's $100,000 less than the asking price. And you know, you gotta understand, this lady, she's like 80 years old. It's her last dime. She needs every nickel. And so I just rejected it immediately. And the investor goes, I can't believe that the sellers rejected that so fast. I go, well, they did. It's over. I said, you're way off. And I countered immediately, like $5,000 less, right? And then he goes, well, it's the law. You can't do that. And I said, yes, I can, because I have it in writing. So just so you know, realtors, if you're tired of all these investors lowballing you, just make sure you have in writing from your sellers that you're not going to accept anything under a certain amount. Like it could be 25,000 less asking, and you can just reject those without even calling your sellers and tell them, because that's what they want you to do. Your sellers want you to have a fiduciary duty to them and to reject anything that's unreasonable. And of course, Florida, I get investors, I get they're crunching the numbers, and it's probably worth 100 less, but it's not worth 100 less to my seller. So with all love and respect, investors, it's just, I don't submit a lot of lowball offers because I get everything in writing from my sellers that says, please reject as soon as you get one. And so, but you know, I want the investors to make money, but they're just not going to make it on some of my properties. So if I feel like that investor is giving us a reasonable offer, then I will submit it to the seller. But 90% of the time I reject pretty much all of them. So unfortunately, anyway, we're here in Orlando and we're out. Have a great day.